to Virginia Tech. And leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Love the...
So first down here as they go back to work. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Lynch. Pocket breaking down. He smashes his way through again. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Wants to keep it in the air.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation, just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that is why...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Lynch. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Larson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. Now the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense...
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Still on his feet. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Escapes the sack. Slips a tackle. He's going to run it. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Man, when you go into the...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A designed run for the quarterback. Bulldozes his way through. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Now on the move. Finding open areas. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop it.
Trying play action. Keeps looking downfield. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving. And
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Irish! And the route is on.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll take it himself. Can't get him to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Fights off a defender. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And you can tell.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. On the move. Breaks the tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout in this offense. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.